And welcome everyone to another presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. It's New York facing Oklahoma City. And so off the tip, it's New York. So the New York starting five. They've got Silk. Bottoms is out there with Maverick. And it's Hackett in at the center. Here's Maverick. They set the pick. Shot clock at 6. Here's Huffman. And it's good. He planted his feet on the pick and shielded the defender off.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Here's Jamoski. Here's McGarry. Got a hand on it, and he recovers it. Havlicek kicks to McGarry. That's good.
Just lazy defense on the glass there.
Well, nobody boxed out. Nobody put a body on anybody else. Things like that not only drive the coach crazy, that stuff gets under my skin.
The Thunder shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
And on the season, you know, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
And guys, that allows their opponents to play very aggressive defense if they choose to, knowing it's not a bad thing to send them to the foul line.
Here's Maverick. About a minute played so far here in the first. Shoots. The rebound by Williams King.
And that's the shot he has to take.
Exactly. That's the right look. The decision was good. He just didn't execute.
McGarry passes to Wall. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Williams King, no good. And so here is New York. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. That drops. Mavericks got his first bucket of the night.
Offensively, he can be the engine that drives them at any given time.
And a fast break now for New York.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia. And the Thunder with the possession here. Following the score by New York. 6 to shoot. Shoots. Here's McGarry, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
And gobbled up that rebound and went straight into attack mode on the putback.
Woo, he is one of the most determined rebounders, Clark, we have got in the NBA.
Yeah, you're calling it right, Kevin. I mean, he gets so many second chance points because of how hard he works to get to the rebound.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Havlicek outside. Dishes at the wall. It's picked off. Ahead. And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Thunder trailing by 4, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wall. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Guys, I had a chance to talk with head coach Billy Donovan. I asked him if he had a plan for all the speed he'll be up against, and he told me a key would be transition defense, saying speed shows up most in the transition game, and we feel if we take that away from them, we have a major advantage. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Doris.
They got themselves in front with some outstanding shooting right off the bat.
It's been a complete technical dominant performance out here. They are in a zone.
Now here's Wall. Pass to Williams King. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Williams King's got his first bucket in this one. The pass to Maverick. From deep. And again. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. And Wall kicks to McGarry. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam, you're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further.
Here's Maverick. He has 7. He took good advantage of that screen. Silk's got 5 now.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
Wall dishes to McGarry. Banked in off the glass.
You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range, right at the rim.
And Clark, they might as well keep doing it. I mean, attack the basket until the defense makes an adjustment.
Here's Maverick. Tries again. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He has to shoot one more at the free throw line.
Strong start here early. 4 of his first 5 made.
And New York making a change here. Felton's checked in. And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for New York.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists. And you can tell they're just a little out of sync. I think he just wants to get everybody back on the same page.
Yeah, I like this timeout, Greg. I think it's a good one because it looks like they need a minute to talk things through here.
Feeds it to McGarry. Out to get it back. Zamoski. It's rebounded by New York. Here's Maverick. He's got 10. Pass to Silk. Here's Maverick. Pass to Silk. Another shot, and he hits the jump shot. Silk's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
Pass to Williams King. Clock at 6. And here's Havlicek, looking for his first basket still in this one. Williams King, the pass to Wall.
You can tell he's moving. That's how you get away at a lead right there. Make some highlight reel plays and shake that defense up.
Well, Greg, you're right. Not all 2 points are the same. Not when they come on a stuff like that one.
Well, I like the craftiness in this game. I mean, he can distribute or he can attack the basket, just like we saw right there.
Thunder trailing by 11. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And he's at nearly 90% from the free throw line this season, so having a terrific year.
I don't think you really can say enough about the work he's put in and the massive strides he's made in his free throw shooting, guys. I mean, his numbers are way up this year.
Enes Kanter's checked in for Oklahoma City. Ibaka comes in for Dub. Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. They've got Bottoms. He's out there with Maverick. Then it's Felton in at the 4-man position. Here's McGarry, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
How about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe.
Well, I don't think it would be a bad idea, Kevin. I mean, they could use all the second chance points they can get.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
Here's Wall. He feeds it to McGarry. That's good. And so Wall with the assist. McGarry's got 13.
And a big height advantage right there.
You know, it's tough to bring a big man that far away from the goal, but that might be a mismatch they're willing to live with. He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
Here's Zamoski. Can't hit from the elbow.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Here's Maverick. He's got 10. Carries it from 3-point range. 10 points for Bottoms.
The easiest way to do it sometimes is with the bounce pass.
for Oklahoma City, their last game was a loss to the Pelicans.
Yeah, they were in a funk from the field in that game. Credit the defense, though, because even when they got open looks, no rhythm to knock them down.
Hey, guys, every team has a night like that on occasion. It happens. Heck, we call them gong games. You just want to hit the gong, forget about them, and move on.
It's tipped. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession.
Risky pass in a situation like that. Very lucky that wasn't a steal.
Fortunate to get it through. I thought he was headed the other way with that one.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. From deep, it's deflected. Hope they get it back. Silk passes to Hackett. Here's Silk, covered by Wall. A second chance effort. New York, no good that time either. Thunder trailing by 12. Sinks that one from the post. Wall's got 5. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
New York shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight.
Just absolute domination in this one for Maverick. 13 points and 6 assists.
And we're seeing him at his very best today. Just really a joy to watch.
Well, I know I'm thoroughly enjoying it because he's amazing when he's on top of his game like this.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
Some inspiration. Steals, blocks, and a big dunk. Those are ways that you can really change the momentum in a game.
Well, they got to chip away, Clark, at that deficit, and no doubt that'll help.
And that's what he's out there for, guys. I mean, he is an electrifying player, no doubt.
They get it back.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Oklahoma City shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. And he knocks down the first one. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Goes, jamming that one home.
And what a beautiful way to polish off that sequence. Just strong at attacking the rim.
That just puts a little more momentum on their side, don't you think?
Absolutely.
The defense got to tighten up now. I mean, you can't have the opposing point guard throwing down on you like that.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. And there's the defensive 3-second call. For New York, they have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. And he banks in the layup. Mavericks got 7 points here in this quarter.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Outside, Wall. It is now to McGarry. That's tipped. And a fast break now for New York.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
To the paint, here's Wall. Score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
You know, he's putting on an outstanding offensive display, and He may just be getting warmed up here.
New York calls timeout.
You know what? I think he thinks he can make a few improvements to how things are going on right now.
Yeah, and you know, coaches always are looking for ways to tweak things and change it up a little bit, no matter what the situation.
17 points in the game. McGarry with the block. Oh, here we go. Wall's got it. The pass break chance. Offensive rebound. Hondo Havlicek with a tough jumper.
They have got to put a body on, because otherwise, with his agility and athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive glass.
Maverick, a three-pointer off the mark. Thunder trailing by 13. Outside, Wall. He dishes it to McGarry. Havlicek outside. Williams, King, no good.
And, you know, coaches just love players who they can count on to give that effort defensively.
And he clearly is one of those guys, Greg. You saw it right there. Nice work forcing that miss.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
Boy, with all the contact he drew there, Greg, that would have been a heck of a bucket. He nearly got it to go.
For New York, they had put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7. And the first one at the line is good.
Shooting 100% in the quarter. They've made them all, taking full advantage at the line.
I tell you what, nice job making the most of their opportunity.
Guys, some great passing from them.
Yeah, it makes it tough for the defense to chase that ball around when it moves that crisply all over the court.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
Here's Maverick following the score by Oklahoma City. There's the pass to Silk. And Cantor over to help. That's good. That's 12 points for Silk.
He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was on fire.
There's a screen by Cantor. Wall attacking. That's tipped. Here's Maverick. 18 points for him. Off the screen. Jump shot is good. And New York leads by 16.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Here's Maverick. There's 1:54 left here in the second. Huffman. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Silk's got 14.
Playing smart offensively in the first half, no doubt about it.
Yeah, the numbers support it. I mean, they're shooting the much better percentage from the field so far.
Without question, Maverick displaying his skills today.
They need to make some adjustments because he's absolutely scorching.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
Felton. Get open. Martin.
Here's Havlicek. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
Stolen by Havlicek. To the inside. Here's Wall. And Cantor wide open. He shoots. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
Great rise and dime there. He changed gears in midair to make the assist.
Pass to Silk. 1:03 left to play here in the second quarter. And that one's good.
Didn't have any problem knocking that one down. Another defensive lapse leading to 2 more.
And Wall kicks to Havlicek. Back to Wall. No good on the triple.
Boy, they're trailing in this game, and they're starting to settle for jumpers offensively.
Yeah, it could work, but I wouldn't take that approach, Clark. They should be fighting their way inside for better looks.
Here's Silk. Martin wide open. He fires. And again, it's New York.
Scoring well here at the midway point, and now they're starting to put some distance between them.
Well, offensively, they just continue to roll. I mean, they're padding that lead bit by bit as we go. Boy, to be young again. My, oh, my. You got me thinking back to my days.
Oh, yeah, right. It does make you nostalgic, doesn't it?
Well, speak for yourself, because I could never throw it down like that, but I will say it sure looks fun, doesn't it?
Passes it to Silk. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
With 1 on the clock. And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half. New York leads by 18. Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. It's been one outstanding game for Maverick.
Yeah, he was in attack mode from the word go. Came out very aggressively in that first half.
Take a look at his shot chart. It looks like the ink spilled right at the rim. No reason for him to settle for anything less.
We've got Wall. Dub is out there with McGarry. Then there's Havlicek. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. Here's Silk. Tries from 16. The shot, no good. Now, here is Havlicek. Tight defense on him. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle on a lot of contact there. This is his first free throw of the game. Both free throws good from Havlicek. New York leading by 13. Here's Maverick. The pass to Silk. He sinks the 11-footer. Silk's got 18 points in the game.
And that's an owner's manual possession to get them a good look there, Kevin.
A solo fast break. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
And so here is Oklahoma City following the score by New York.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Got that one up quick. 19 points for Bottoms.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
All with it. 9 points in the game so far. Free throw line jump shot. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Wall's got 11.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Here's Maverick. 18 points for him. Hackett, the pass to Maverick. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Silk. From 11 feet away. And again, it's New York.
A nice start to the second half. Just 1 miss in their first 5 attempts.
Thunder trailing by 19. Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Jamoski. There's the 3. It's rebounded by New York. Silk's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Boy, I tell you what, the complexion of this game would be completely different if he'd shot the ball anything like he's capable of.
Here's Maverick. So for New York, their last game, a win against Charlotte. Wall dishes to McGarry. Outside, Wall. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. No good.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Here's Maverick, covered by Wall. They set the pick. Knocks down the 3-ball. And that's now 21 points for Maverick.
The defender there in the neighborhood, but not quite close enough. Good shot.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. And Wall kick. And good. Coming off the assist by Wall. Wall's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Passes it to Hackett. Here's Maverick. And again, New York with the triple.
And how about that, responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Terrific little tay-to-tay going on right now. Back and forth. Here we go.
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
And you know they'll be conscious of him next time they take it inside, too. I mean, that's what really good defenders do. They make you think about their presence.
Now here's Wall. 11 points in the game. Shoots from the baseline. It's rebounded by New York. Silk's got 6 rebounds in the game.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see. They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here. So it's the Thunder now. And on the floor for New York here in the 4th. Bottoms is out there with Maverick. Then it's Silk. Then it's Felton in a power forward. Here's Williams King. And it's out of bounds to the Thunder as Oklahoma City retains possession.
Now into the lineup for your Thunder. Anthony Morrow. Dion Waiters. DJ Augustine.
New York calls timeout.
OKC, make some noise for your Thunder Girls.
Here's McGarry. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
Now how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
And the pass to Silk. Unloads from 13. And Cantor pulls it down. Cantor's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Morrow kicks to Augustine. Waiters on the wing. The feed to Cantor. Can't get it to go. Felton with some nice D. New York calls timeout.
I think he just wants to tinker with the game plan a little bit, and I think that's a wise timeout.
And part of it, too, Greg, was he saw some things going on out there that he didn't care for.
Cartier Martin, he's checked in for New York. Rambis comes in for Bowers. New York with the ball. They're on a 17-7 run. Pass to Rambis for the 3, and he gets the bucket.
And he is the ultimate when it comes to being a floor leader on the offensive end.
Yeah, he's got a little bit of Greg Anthony in him, and he has been that leader today. I think he's done a really nice job of moving the ball and distributing it the way it needs to be done.
Well, Clark, I'm glad you referenced specifically why you thought he had a little Greg Anthony. I thought you were talking about the knees, my man. He looked a little hobbled out there for a moment.
No good. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the 4th. 3-pointer Augustine. The shot misses. And New York the other way now. O'Hannon, guarded by Augustine. O'Hannon uses the glass to finish the layup.
And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
Now here is Augustine. Waiters gets a wide open look. The basket is good. The assist from Augustine.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
Pass to Silk. Shot from 16, and again it's New York.
And such a steady hand. I mean, he's one of those guys that's really allowed them to take the lead.
Well, he's just so reliable and dependable and consistent, especially here today. I mean, his shooting percentage is off the charts.
And Waiters kicks tomorrow. Oklahoma City moving it around. The shot's good from Cantor.
The shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Here's Maverick. Cutting the screen. Maverick, headed by Augustine. 5 on the clock. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here.
And I would say that's the definition of an ankle breaker, fellas. That move was devastating.
Put him right on the ground on his backside, and then he got all the way to the rim. Beautiful.
Nick Collison's checked in for Oklahoma City. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for New York.
And I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In that first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
They've really been on fire from beyond the arc tonight, too. I mean, a lot of their points have come from out there.
Here's Maverick after Enes Kanter's basket. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Passes it to Maverick. The tray. The Thunder pull it in.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, you may not be as lucky next time down if you're the defense. You cannot allow him to get those kinds of looks.
Here's Maverick. Dion Waiters making his last shot. Kicks in a screen. For 3. Shot is off.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there, and I'm sure he appreciated it.
You know what? His finishing ability is not really at the level that you would expect from a pro, but he's going to have to start playing with more force.
And the Thunder making a change here. Adams checked in, so New York going with almost an entire new group here. Here's Maverick. This one for 3. New York, no good that time either.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Havlicek's gone 3 of 9 tonight from the field, 33%. Here's Maverick. The 3. The offensive rebound. And the pass to Silk. Fires from deep. Count that one. 30 points for Maverick.
And now he's starting to get it going. 4 3-pointers in the game for him, and 3 have come in this half.
Here's Oklahoma City. To the wing right side. Shoots. Shot's good by Ibaka.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
And Guare. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Here's Jamoski. It's deflected. And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession. And New York making a change here. So both teams changing it up here.
Into the lineup, the New York team. Milton. Maverick.
1:52 left in the fourth. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
Well, those 5 turnovers, more than you like to see.
And New York making a change here. Felton's checked in. Mavericks checked in for New York. It's tipped. And a fast break now for New York.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout. a dominating performance for New York.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, Stephen Clark. An all-around dominant performance. Clark, and you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
I certainly did, and they just cracked it open and made it an NC. No contest.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for Maverick. Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Here's Maverick out to the right wing. And he banks in the layup.
That one will seal the deal there. They've exploded here at the end.
Boy, I love the serious killer instinct they've shown. Finishing strong.
He's got a clear path. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Williams King. Kicks it to Adams. Here's Jamoski. 15 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And Ibaka slams it in.
And they're on the kind of run that could have made a difference had it just started a little early.
Yeah, but I think the only reason they're on this run is because the defense has relaxed a little bit, knowing the game is basically in the bag.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying.
Think you want to get rich. You don't really want it. You ain't really trying to get rich. Nah, you don't really want it. Now you don't want that late night gas with no break, like crash in the daylight. I see it in your face. You don't want that blood, sweat, tears in a bunk bed. Peers know they upset. They Lambo in your gate. Nah, you can't take a loss like You ain't got what it take to do it like me. Get your head up in the game or you can sightsee. Waiting for a handout, this ain't that right league. Spend so much time out here balling, it's my wifey. These are what I live, I breathe, I sleep, my dreams are lavish. Went from check to check to check the balance. I press, I bet you flop, you all theatric. I'm mostly savage, gambling, take advantage. I'm here to ball while you call off work. When that top jump back, what I call off vert. Before I hit my context, check my call off first. See if I can make a play to get it all off merge. Woo! Let an animal loose. My separation off finesse, I'm just preparing to shoot. Or I can put you on some skates, breaking ankles and news, saying this is what they pay me to do. I don't think you're trying to get rich. You don't want it. You ain't really trying to get rich. You don't want it. I don't think you want get rich. I don't think you want get rich.
Alarms go off when I enter the building. I drink some, keep it in my poncho, light up like Castro, blow out from get-go, pro when I said go, grow like an afro, play like Ronaldo, hot like I'm death row, waiting, light as a pillow, down to my tiptoe, like I tie box since we hung. So go low, go slow, roll like a polo, a banana like you're glowing up a yo-yo. Go low, go slow, roll like a polo, a banana like you're glowing up a yo-yo. Don't wanna ignore YOLO.
Hello and welcome everyone to another exciting edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. It's New York facing the Houston Rockets.
Ready, gentlemen? Ready?
And so off the tip, it's New York. So the New York starting five. Bottoms is out there with Maverick. Then it's Silk, and it's Bilal in at the four-man position. Here's Maverick. The pass to Silk. Lets it go from deep, and it's good. Silk's got the first points up on the board for New York.
And they get the first bucket.
And they'll hope that sets the tone at the offensive end going forward. It doesn't always work out that way, but better to start fast than not.
Monteunas's shot is good.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
That's a quick foul to pick up here in the opening quarter.
Here's the screen. Shoots the three. West with some nice D. We're about 1 minute into the first. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Well, Kevin McHale had a few moments for me. He stressed how important being smart with the ball is going to be for them today. It's an opponent that thrives on defense, steals in particular, and he doesn't want to see his guys get careless with the basketball. Guys?
All right, Doris, thanks. Well, guys, they're thinking mainly about how to tackle the defense they're facing.
And that's got to be the focus. It takes a lot of game planning to come up with ways to put points on the board consistently against these guys.
And we know this coach is very comfortable game planning. He'll have a lot of ideas of how to attack this defense today.
New York shooting their first foul shot of the night. And here are the Rockets now. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
And one of the factors, Kevin, that really hurt them in that game, the lack of success at the foul line. We all know how much those free throw woes can cost you.
And it gave those opposing fans a boost every time another foul shot clanged off the rim. I mean, that's an easy way to get the home crowd in your grill.
No good from Hudson.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. There's the screen. Wilt collects the rebound.
A little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
Monteunas's shot is good.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
Bottoms, the pass to Maverick. Here's Bottoms. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Bottoms got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. West with the ball. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Monteunas's no luck.
Yeah, good tough D there to get a hand up and force that miss.
That's example number one of why he is such a strong defensive player and why he has such a great defensive reputation.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
How do you stop this? I mean, it seems like they can't miss.
Rockets trail by 6. And here is West. There's a screen by Monteunas. Here's Hudson. Back to West. Pulls it up. Got a piece of it. They're running. On up the court.
That's a terrific sequence at both ends of the floor. They block the shot and recover it for the fast break finish.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Count the bucket.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
Here's Maverick. 6 points for him. And he gets it to go. Mavericks got 8.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
There's a screen by Modi Yunus. The tray. The shot's good on the assist by West. He has 7. New York leading by 5. Here's Maverick. He's got 8. Pass to Silk. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
It's West with the drive. Good. And so New York calls timeout. They're first.
I think he just sees some things that can be improved and wants to get everybody back on the same page.
And usually that, to me, is a good use of the timeout. I mean, if there's something that he's noticed that can give his team a lift, I think he's got to try to take advantage of that.
And New York making a change here. Felton's checked in. Here's Silk. He has 5. That's good. Silk's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Now here's West. Tight defense on him. Kicks to Hudson. Beyond the arc. The shot is off. And New York will come the other way. Throws it up high.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
And so it's Houston with it. 9-point game. West kicks to Maravich. Tipped away. Yunus passes to Chan. Here's Maverick. He's got 8. Launches it. In the hoop for his 3rd make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
Great 3-point shooting here out of the gate. That makes 4 makes already from long distance.
String music scorching those nets. How long can they keep this up, though?
Now here's West. He's got 6. Picked by West. Just 5 on the clock. They set the screen. Maravich. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line. Rambis is checked in for Maverick. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for New York?
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And New York, looking at who they've got. You got Maverick. He's out there with Bottoms. Then it's Felton in at the 4 spot. Jerry West hits from way downtown.
What are they thinking, leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know? Have they not heard that this guy is unbelievable? That's a layup for him.
Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Gets trailed by 4. As passes to Chan. A big throwdown by Wilt Chamberlain.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, and one reason why I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that.
To the paint, here's Felton. It's tipped. Some firepower, Clark, from this offense.
Yeah, Kevin, how about the air of confidence? I mean, they really look like they believe in what they're doing.
Yeah, they've got a nice groove going right now offensively.
Silk passes to Bottoms. Here's Maverick. 8 points for him. To the middle. Pass to Bottoms. Shot from 16. Bank shot. No good.
Quality shot, just a little off there with the release.
And Greg, that has him S-H-H-ing, shaking his head. Tough miss that time.
Here's Maverick. And there's the pass to Silk. Shot to stop the drought. New York, no good that time either.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those when he misses when he's got that much room.
For those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's West. Quick release from Jerry West.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
You know what? I think he had to call timeout right now just to get his guys to regroup because they were really ragged out there.
Yeah, they've got to get some things straightened out, and sometimes the best way to do that is with the timeout. They look to be overwhelmed right now.
This one for three. Good on the shot. And that's 11 points for Maverick.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
Rockets trail. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. And it's West missing.
And good defense there to play up and get a hand in the face.
Well, he's got a tough mindset. He's confident as a defender. And when you combine those two things, it makes it real hard to score on him.
And it's Houston's ball. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand. On defense, New York. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. From 11 feet away, here's Bottoms. Drills the three-pointer. Bottoms got 11.
He's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. Now a timeout called by Houston. Here's Maravich. Another miss by Houston. New York leading by 4. Here's Maverick. 11 points in the game. Here's the floater. And it's good on the layup. 13 points in the game.
Uh-oh, a little showboating at the end of that one.
So it's the Rockets now. To the middle. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Felton. Here's Bottoms. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
Not a problem. First turnover of the game, but overall, I like how they're taking care of the basketball.
Now here's West. Defense right on him to stop the run. It's blocked. New York calls timeout.
Okay, man, put your hands together for the Rockets Power Dancers.
Andrew Beverly, he's checked in for West.
Rockets Power Dancers.
And so here is New York. 6-point lead. Here's Maverick, defended by Beverly. Maverick passes to Belong. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. And a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
New York shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here. Now, here is Maravich. Inside, and he jams it with authority.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam, you're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further.
Eunice grabs the miss. So for New York, their last game a win against Oklahoma City. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Really good ball movement there in transition.
Rockets have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. New York leading by 4. Here's Maverick. He's got 13. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Maverick's got 16 points.
The D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been of the three-point variety.
And you need the defense to stop the bleeding.
So it's the Rockets now. After New York gets the 3, and that one's good. Beverly.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash-mouth basketball, guys.
They're all about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
And so it's New York with it, following the score by Houston. Down to 5 on the shot clock. New York needs to get off a shot. That is good. 14 points for Bottoms.
Great outside shooting fueling this run.
And the D is getting bombarded. They haven't been able to slow them down the least bit.
Here's Hudson. He hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure will change. It's up a 3. It's hauled in by Felton. Here's New York. They're on a 17-7 run. Maverick passes to Silk. Takes the 3. And again, New York with the triple.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
Here's Beverly. After New York gets the 3. Timeout called, the Rockets. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Now here's Beverly. No good with the triple.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
2 minutes. 2 minutes.
Here's Maverick. 16 points for him. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Ty Lawson, he's checked in for Houston. New York shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. 1:52 left in the first half. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They're going to find something, you're right. It's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. .143 left to play in the first half. There's a screen by Modi Yunus. Down low, Wilt rises up. Offensive struggles continue, missing again.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
1:10 left in the second quarter. There's a screen by Modi Yunus. Back to Goodrich. Ring shot on the way. That's good on the jump shot. Goodrich has got 8 points.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
New York leading by 14. Bottoms the pass to Maverick. There's 47 seconds left in the first half. And that one's good.
What a job he's doing here. I mean, his second quarter has been even better than his first. And that was pretty good.
Lawson kicks to Goodrich. Stolen away. Here's Maverick. Lawson defending. They set the screen. Here's Maverick. Good on the triple. Mavericks got 24.
They are wreaking havoc on them with the three-point shot here.
The defense has no answer right now. Even when they've gotten a hand up, it has not seemed to matter.
Here's Spanulis, covered by Martin. Ball's knocked loose, and a fast break now for New York. Here. That was incredible.
Kevin, he's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half. He's been very effective so far.
Stolen by Martin. Can't get it to go. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. New York ahead, running away with this one. And will return shortly. Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first two quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback.
Talk about being on his game. Look at the numbers for Maverick. He's got 26 points, and he's added to his numbers by hitting 4 shots from the three-point line.
And really now you can tell the defense starting to have second thoughts in terms of how they're going to play him. That's 12 points from long range.
West is out there with Maravich. Then there's Maniunas. Then there's Hudson. And it's Chan in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Kevin McHale. And that one's good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
And that is good. West has got 15 points.
Great way to start the half. Easy layup against some soft D.
New York leading by 21. Passes it to Bottoms. Drains the three-pointer.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
And it's Houston's ball. West gets to Maniunas. The shot's good on the assist by West. West has got 4 assists in the game.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Here's Maverick. 26 points for him. Pass to Silk. Shoots off the screen, and again it's New York.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
That's his first 2 shots, gentlemen.
For Houston, they have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department.
Taking 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good.
Checking out the game Maniunas has been having. He's got 10 points, and he's put 1 three-pointer on the board.
You know what, though, Clark? It wouldn't be a bad idea going forward to try to let him do a little more damage from beyond the offense.
That's good.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Guys, untidy. You've got to value the possession of the basketball.
Simply put, out of control is how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
Timeout called the Rockets.
They've been committing a lot of turnovers, and I imagine that